Oh, 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 playmate, come out and play with me, and bring your dollies 3. Climb up my apple tree, slide down my rainbow, climb down my cellar door, and we'll be jolly friends forevermore. I just feel so weird when I don't start it with a song. So that is my song for today. I know it's very sunny out today, but I wanted to show you how my garden grows. It looks like I need to come out and deadhead a few geraniums. I love lavender, so I've got little batches of lavender here and there. I think my husband loves petunias because he really went crazy on them this year. There's my mint that survived the winter. Those stones that we see there, they're geodes, but we always call them our brain stones because they kind of look like brains. There's some more beautiful, beautiful lavender. Sorry, I'm in the sun, so I'm causing shade. My petunias have stopped, of course, and my roses have been attacked by Japanese beetles. Not happy about that because I do love my roses. But look at those. And daisies. Daisies are very special to me. Daisies are like one of my favorite flowers. Roses are next. Lavenders are up there. But we have a little wild black-eyed Susan growing. But I've always loved daisies. And when I got married, my bouquet was made up of daisies. It was supposed to have other things in it too, but it didn't. Instead, it had 12 straggly little daisies in it. See what I mean? They've just been eaten up, and you know, the pretty flowers we took off because the beetles were just Japanese beetles were just kind of eating them all to smithereens. Now, we're getting around here. Oh, coral bells, aren't they gorgeous? Now, to show you my garden, my peach tree. It has seen better days. We're thinking this is probably its last year. It was planted by my neighbor, Geneva, from a seed in the ground, and it just took off. She planted 2. We only have the one that survived. We have one of our own that's growing. But this is our garden. We have got radishes and kale and cabbages and sunflowers here and there, and tomatoes to make up the back part back there. Then we have, I'm not quite sure, he planted a pumpkin, he planted a watermelon, but I'm not sure what this one is yet. But look at our corn. And at the end of the corn, we have beans, and then we have raspberries, black raspberries, and blackberries. You can't see them all because some of them are a little far away. I did want to come out and show you how my garden grows. Now, if I can get my little sassy puppy to give up the rolling around in the shade, we will go back in. This is her favorite tree. It's a red maple. And from the time we moved in next door, this has been her place to go to get out of the heat and the sun. Jen, we're going to go back inside now, baby. I have more flowers, but I figured you might want to actually hear about some knitting. Okay, now I'm back inside. Now I am doing this on my Kindle today, so I could have music at the beginning, but I just figured a garden tour would be nice. So anyways, welcome everybody to this crazy world that is Naturally Kim's Knitting. I'm sorry, I keep rocking. I welcome you whether this is your first time or whether we've become old friends over the years. I welcome all of you guys. This is Naturally Kim's Knitting, and I am Kim, even though I look very pale today. I don't know. This is a podcast about knitting. I'm not really going to talk about spinning, maybe dyeing a little bit, all of which I do from my home right here outside of Lima, Ohio. And you met my puppy dog Ginger outside. Well, I also live here with my very handsome husband, my father-in-law Ronald, his cat Tommy, and then we have a poor little sickly cat, Purdy. I love that cat very much, but I don't think she's going to make it much longer. She's in very much pain. Today is July 1st, 2021. We made it through June. And for those of you in America, happy 4th of July. I understand it's Canada Day in Canada, so happy Canada Day. And happy every day to everybody else. This is episode 254. Now, you can find me on YouTube, Blogger, Facebook, and WordPress as Naturally Kim's Knitting. You can also find our Ravelry group, the podcast group, Naturally Kim's Knitting on Ravelry. And then my own is Napier's Knit. And then on Instagram, because I couldn't get Naturally Kim's Knitting on there, it's knittin_Kim. Let's see. I do want to let you know that I am affiliated with KnitPicks and Michaels. If you're ever interested in shopping at either one of those, just hop on over to ksnapier475.blogspot.com and then click one of those links before you purchase, and it just helps me out with a couple pennies whenever you do that. Okay, knit-alongs. Well, we're going to talk about some new ones first. I know. You guys are very impatient. You're just like little children. I know we have winners, but first let's go ahead and talk about the new ones, okay? I have just opened today the July Finished Object Craft Along. It's not a knit along. It's not a crochet along. It's a craft along. Whatever crafty thing you like to do and that you finish in the month of July, take a little picture of it. I don't know why I'm kind of lagging behind in this video. I don't know why. Take a little picture of it. Post it under the Ravelry thread for July. Oh, I bet I put craft or KAL. I don't know. For July. It's not a knit along. I just am in the habit of doing that. If there is a pattern name for whatever you did, please put it on there and just send it in, and you will be eligible for a prize. I try to close it the first of the month. I will still try to. I may have difficulties on August 1st, but I will try to. I don't know. I'm almost thinking maybe I need to make this a 2-month one. I don't know if I've talked to you guys about it, but if not, I will towards the end. Yeah, I'm going to do the drawing on September 1st. Which means you have more finished objects to put in there. Which means there'll be more drawings. Which means I will probably have to double up the prices. What are the prices, you're saying? Well, since I'm an affiliate with KnitPicks and with Michaels, you kind of got to guess. That you could have a choice between a $10 gift card for KnitPicks or Michaels, or a giftable pattern value up to $10 as long as it's giftable. Only one prize. I'm sorry, only one each per prize. I have to see if I have to change that. I forget how many winners I had. Nope, I'm fine. Nope, I'm not. We have 4 winners this month. So, okay, so the first duplicate prize that somebody wants, I will go ahead and give them that. So you have a $10 either KnitPicks or Michaels gift card, a giftable pattern for up to $10. Okay, first response gets first choice, and like I said, this time And anytime I have duplicate winners, I will double up on like the first duplicate. And then we go back to whatever's left. Okay? Does that make sense, I hope? Now we also have one of my favorite people. I just love her podcast. I love pattern testing for her. Oh, wait till you see. RowRow and Kades for the next 2 months. I'm so excited. And or accessories. Like I said, you could go to RowRow and Kades, and she has accessories. Now, accessories are things like cowls, mitts, scarves, socks, hats, you know, anything like that. If you have a question, go ahead and ask me in the show notes. Okay? It's also a 2-month. Yeah, it's also a 2-month. I'm trying to think if she has crochet. We'll just say craft along, because I don't think she has crochet, but I can't remember. So this is also a 2-month one, because I usually do that for the special ones like this. Once again, once you pick your pattern, once you finish it, take a picture, post it under the RowRow and Kades and or accessory thread. And if there is a name, please include it with it. And you will be eligible for a prize when I close this thread. Wait a minute. I think I said August 1st on the other one. September 1st. Because this one is drawn on September 1st too. You could poly dip. If you finish something for this, feel free to put it in the finished object thread. I almost, well, yeah, go ahead and put it in the finished object thread, even if it's for the 2-month one, because this is, yeah, there's a reason. Just put it in the finished object thread. Sorry, I don't know. I don't know why I'm like this. Okay, feel free to poly dip, like I said. Make sure, you know, September 1st, I will be closing it. Prizes for this. Now, this is a 2-month knit along generally, and it is this time. So you could choose between a $15 giftable pattern, up to $15, or a $15 gift card for Michaels or KnitPicks, or one item I don't know what I wrote in my show notes right there. It doesn't make sense. Or you can choose one RowRow and Kades pattern or a Myla Knit Corner, because next knit along will be Myla's. Okay? I would appreciate any gift cards you get you do it through my Naturally Kim's Knitting blog. I just, you know, it just helps. I used to feel so embarrassed asking you guys, but I just feel like I shouldn't be, you know. Okay, and the same thing as the other. First response gets first choice. Okay? Now for any and all giveaways, prizes, competitions, knit-alongs, etc. that I host, the winners have 2 weeks from the date of the announcement. So the date the podcast episode, which the winners are announced, goes live, to contact me to claim their prize. So that means today is July 1st. You have till the 14th. Okay? If you don't contact me, your prize is forfeited. If this occurs, the prize will be used for another giveaway at my discretion. Okay? Hugs. Because I always say hugs. So looking forward to the next craft alongs coming up. September, October, like I said, is Myla's Knit Corners. And then something with red is your option. And then November, December is knitting for others, because that's my special one. That's close to my heart. Should I just sit here and stare at you guys for a while until I hear you yell over the camera, "Who are the winners?" Okay. I had to see what was going on behind me. I put my television on pause, and now my screensaver came up. It's actually a picture of Genevieve. Okay. So, for the finished object, remember, there are 4 winners. So, when I have 2 people ask for the same prize, that prize is no longer eligible. Okay? ASTERIDE, TRILINDA, EYENOWHOUR, Handmade Studios 11. You guys can choose a $10, a giftable $10 pattern, a $10 KnitPicks, or Michael's gift card. Okay? So, let me see. Knitting expat and or lace winners. Some of these are repeats, but that's okay when it's in 2 different categories. Sometimes they just put in more than everybody else. So, EYENOWHOUR, FIZZONA, Handmade Studios 11. You guys can choose a giftable pattern up to $15 or a $15 gift card for Michael's or KnitPicks, or one item from RowRow and Kades or Myla's Knit Corner. RowRow and Kades this month. I'm sorry, I got that backwards. Take that back, last one off. One pattern from the Knitting EXPAT or one RowRow and Kades pattern. There we go. That's what I meant to say. I copied and pasted and I didn't change it, and I should have. Okay. And once again, I'd appreciate it if the gift cards are used through my blog. I would just appreciate it. And first choice, or first response receives the first choice. Okay? Whew. I have down that's on my needle are my Advent socks. No, they are not, except I was going to bring out the bag that had all my Advent socks in it. I haven't had the wherewithal to untangle. We have a robot vacuum because we have 3 pets. And I haven't had the wherewithal to try to untangle that yet. I'm trying to decide how am I going to do this, because we've named our robot vacuum Freddy. Because when Freddy gets into my yarn, he does quite a job. So I've got to decide how I'm going to do that. So no, I have one on my needles, but can't do anything with it until I untangle it. So yeah. Then I have you guys, you are not going to believe me. I had to stop at my computer on the way over here, and I set these down by the computer. They are my soup kitchen socks. The ones that I was making for myself, but I decided to make them for the soup kitchen. And set them down over there. And I can't pause this. I can stop it and come back, but I can't pause it. So anyways, I will try to, they are not done. I am on the bind off on the second one. So unreal, so unreal. I meant to bring them over. Anyways, and then I have, the reason why I said there might be some talking about dyeing, because these are the socks that I'm making for me out of my hand-dyed sock yarn. Just little speckles on a light blue. It's almost, so I did it so it was a stripe with blue and then white with colored pieces in it. I did that off to the side. You couldn't see it. So I have blue stripes, and then where the white stripes are, that's where the colored flecks are. And these are going to be for me. And I work on these when I'm tutoring, while I'm waiting for students, or while I'm waiting for, when I'm waiting for students. And I was working on them yesterday, and I started binding off. Well, the problem with doing it that way is if I'm back there tutoring and I'm waiting for a student to respond and I'm binding off, I forget where I am. So I just figured, well, you know what? I haven't got my ribbing done on this one. So I started the ribbing on this one while I was tutoring yesterday. It won't take me long to finish these. I just have other things I need to work on first. So, you know. I haven't picked up the blanket for a little while. I'm going to get back to it. Promise. I just have to get my life a little bit more organized first. back to that in a little bit though. So I have got on my needles also, I can't show you one of my pattern tests because it's a super secret one, but I can show you this one by Elevated Designs. This is, I have it right here, Cottage Garden. Yes, that's black and white because my husband prints it off at his work, and so he uses black and white. And I'm sorry, I've got to stop this for a minute. It was just as well that I had to get up. I'll tell you why in a minute. Anyways, I'm doing cottage shawl out of this yarn. This is Serdar Snuggly Pattern Cake. I couldn't read it on the camera. And it's one of those things, they don't tell you colors. It is shade 757, but it's 150 grams in each ball. I bought 3 because I wanted to make sure it was a good size. 498 meters, 545 yards approximately. 70% acrylic, 30% nylon, and may I tell you, oh, this is a soft, soft yarn. I cannot wait to wrap myself up in this. It is going to be so nice. I had to tell her, though, that with my shoulder issues, I'm trying my best to get it done. I just can't guarantee that it'll be done on time. What happened here? Oh, no. Well, when I got up to get that yarn, I found my soup kitchen socks. So this, oh, I say I got it done, but you know me, I don't have it done. I don't remember what the yarn was I used for this, but it made it too thick for me to wear, although it would probably work like a compression sock. But then I made the foot too big. So these are going to the soup kitchen because these wouldn't fit me anyways. Because I made this foot too big, the cuff was too small. So I ended up doing 10 rows of ribbing, knit one, purl one, ribbing. On the second sock, I've got this much to finish about half of my bind off. Yeah, I'm playing chicken with my yarn. That's everything that's on my needle. Now I'm excited. I'm excited. Did you notice there's something I've been working on that wasn't included in that? This is, whoops, sorry. I'm going to hold it up. The Moonglade Dress by RowRow and Kades. It comes in so many different sizes. It is not released yet. I'm holding it up to me. It's not mine. This is for Genevieve. It is a size 8. But it comes in so many sizes. I believe it even, I don't remember if it starts at 3 months or if it starts at newborn. But whichever. Oh, look at the lace work at the bottom. Look at the lace work at the sleeves. Doesn't my friend Kelly do such a good job? I mean, I had the easy part. I got to knit it up. She had to put up with all the corrections from all of us knitters, and there were a few, but we've got it. I think we got it covered. So yeah, I'm so happy about that. I love her work. I knew that you were going to do that. I shut down my show notes accidentally, and when I start back up, it takes me back to the beginning. Okay, this is my chatty time. I know my whole podcast is chatty time, and I don't like how this blurs. I'm sorry, but this is devoted time to chattiness. Anyways, we've been saying prayers because we have been warm, but I know out west and in Canada, out west in Canada, they have been having record-breaking temperatures, from all-time record-breaking, and keep them in your prayers. And if you happen to live out there, please make sure to take care. air conditioning if you can, even if it's, you know, just walking in a lobby or something for a little while. I'm glad that there's so many good people out there who are making sure that people are hydrated and see, I'm saying that as I take a drink. Hydrated and everything. Sorry, this is sparkling ice, black raspberry. I actually got it out this morning, I guess, or last night. So anyways, that's my first thought for my chattiness. They have been on my thoughts. They've been in my heart. They've been on my prayer list. Now, was it yesterday? I think we had rain all day yesterday, which means today it's not too bad out. It's a little humid, but, you know, we can't complain. Not when it's been like it was. Now, we've had the unfortunate thing of our heat pump went out in the spring. So we had all that hot weather, and we have overhead fans, and I have a hassock fan, you know, but that's what we've been doing to keep cool. So, and going outside. But anyways, we're able to do it. We have a cool basement. Our barn is cool. So anyways. Okay. Health woes time. Last year or this year, not my years, but especially this year. So I don't remember if I told you the last time that my surgery's been moved, because originally it was supposed to be June 18th. I had reasons for not liking that date, but not for surgery. But then they came along and said July 2nd. I'm sitting there, okay, no problems. We don't do anything special for the 4th of July. I'm fine with that. Well, then they called me and they told me that they still aren't able to find out when the part, I have to have a special shoulder made because I'm replacing a replacement. So it has to fit my shoulder exactly. So, oh, I'm hearing outside. So once it's made, I have to get it in within just a couple months, because your shoulder can change. If you have arthritis, your shoulder can change enough that it would make it not any good. So I talked to my lady at my doctor's office, and I said, and she said, well, we're going to, she always tells me she's penciling me in, and she goes, I'm having to erase July 2nd. She goes, because we're not sure what the shipping status is on your part right now. I don't know if that meant it's made, they've lost it, or if that means, you know, I don't know what that means. Or COVID has really, you know, it's messed everybody up. So anyway, so she goes, I'm going to put you down for July 30th, because my doctor only does surgery on Fridays. I'm going to put you down for pencil you in for July 30th. Now, there is a possibility I could have it done earlier, but there's also a possibility I could have it done later. So, yeah. So that's my shoulder. And that is why I'm making the finished object knit along a 2-month thing. If I do have my surgery on July 30th, I'm thinking August 1st, if I'm even home from the hospital, I'm going to be in the sling. I'm going to be in a lot of pain. I don't think I want to do that. So I won't be doing the drawing on the 1st. Oh, my phone's going to die before long. So I'll wait another month. Anyways, then, I don't even know what I was doing the other day. I went to eat something cold. Oh, no, I went to drink some iced tea. And, oh, I had a pain in my tooth. Couldn't figure it out. So I told my husband, I said, I think we better call the dentist. I may have a cavity. Went in today. I have a cracked tooth, which means I need a root canal, which means I'm going to need a crown. I said, can I get all this done before my shoulder surgery? Well, we will work our best. Well, my husband called the place that my dentist recommended that we go to, and they said they can't get me until August 30th. And I'm sitting there thinking, where am I in my recovery at that point? I know sling has changed by that point, but I think I'm still in the sling, and it's, so he found another name and he's calling them to see if they can get me in sooner. I'm on the waiting list in case somebody cancels at the other place, but yeah. My mom used to say I'm going to wish my life away, but I am looking forward to 2022, and hopefully it'll be a little bit better. Okay, going to put a little blurb here for KnitPicks, because they are having a big yarn sale right now. More than 2,000 of their yarns are on sale for up to 60% off. It was a 5-week sale, so I've been reading off what's happening each week. You can check knitpicks.com and wecrochet.com for weekly information, or you can check my show notes. So throughout the whole sale, save 40% on all, save up to 40% on all tools. You get a free 2021 yarn guide with any purchase. For KnitPicks purchasers, you can get a free ebook of the book. I'm sorry, you can get the ebook version of Under 200 free if you purchase $40 worth of other things. But you have to use the code ebook 2021. At We Crochet only, you can get the book Under 100 for free, ebook version for free, with a purchase of $30 using the promo code Under 100. Now, June 28th through July 4th, they're having their worsted and their heavy worsted, or Aran, I never know how you say that, A-R-A-N, yarn on sale. And you can get a free tote bag if you purchase $100 at the same time by using the code TOTES21. Then July 5th through 11th, you can get, they're having sports and DK yarns on sale. And you can get a free mystery bag with a $100 purchase with the code mystery100. And I might as well tell you about the last week of their sale. July 12th through 18th, you get, they're having a sale on their bulky, super bulky, and roving. I didn't see that. All on sale. And you can get free chroma. I don't know how much. I don't know if it's just one or what it is, but free chroma with a $50 purchase using the promo code CHROMALOVE. I do like chroma. That's why I said that. I'm probably not getting any though. I know, poor pathetic me, huh? Anyways, I think that's all I have to share today. I'm sorry for the choppiness of the video. I like putting things at the beginning and at the end of my video, and I wasn't able to do that with my phone, so this was my option. Anyways, if you've liked this video, please like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. And as always, I hope you have a wonderful week. I hope all of your craftiness is successful and you have no mistakes. If you do make a mistake, I hope it's a little one that's easy to correct. Love you all. Big hugs. Ouch. Big hugs. Take care. And God bless. Talk to you next week. Bye-bye.